Today I approved the issuance of an exploration permit to CVMR Resources Philippines Incorporated for the conduct of mineral exploration activities in Samar Island. We welcome with optimism what we may describe as the official entry of CVMR, the world's leader in vapor metallurgy, to the Philippine minerals industry. And we may add that this may lead to the setting up of a $3 billion nickel refinery plant. So I'd like to ask the chairman and president of CVMR, Mr. Kamran Kozam, to give his preliminary statement.
General, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here and to visit you again. Let me start by thanking Honorable Secretary General Reyes for his leadership, support, and the tough due diligence that he put our organization through until he and his officials were satisfied that CVMR was qualified for this permit. The scrutiny and the process we went through was thorough, and CVMR is proud to have qualified.
Under this project of the CVMR, 9.37 million pesos will be used to conduct exploration activity for 2 years.
Just waiting for Samar to prove that it has the necessary reserves. We are applying for other sites, and we are negotiating currently with a number of private holders of property, some of which are proven and some are greenfields. The moment we are satisfied that we have sufficient reserves for a minimum of 30,000 metric tons of purified nickel. 30,000 minimum. 30,000 metric tons of purified nickel per annum, per year. Our investment starts on the islands. We are not sitting back waiting for these results. As I speak to you, our bankers have been notified. We have publicly committed ourselves to this project, and we are actually in the initial stages of drafting the design of the work that we have to do. Subcontractors have been appointed. Some of those sites were already announced by the media through other sources, not us. One of them was a huge property that we recently acquired about a month and a half ago from GeoGrace. We are negotiating with some other well-known entities. Unfortunately, the most prominent recently asked us not to talk about it publicly because it's very sensitive, and we've reached the final stages of the negotiation. We are doing due diligence on 4 different properties, 4 different projects simultaneously. And we are very hopeful that those due diligence efforts will prove to be positive. In fact, with all of the 4 companies that I mentioned, we have reached the final stage. By final stage, I mean we have made an offer, we've made a proposal that the other side has accepted. I am not referring to Philnico, as you can imagine, but in general, I am saying that the proposals we've made to the other side have been accepted. Now we've reached a stage where we are not negotiating the terms of the contract. We are going through the due diligence to make sure that what they have offered to us, under the conditions they have offered to us, actually exists on the ground.
Yes, sir. So Secretary Reyes mentioned a possible $3 billion investment in the country.
If you look at CVMR's history, you'll find that we do everything differently. We do not follow the herd. But, as General Reyes said, the herd of multinationals is already here. We hope to be ahead of everybody else. We hope to make that size of an investment before anybody else comes in. And we hope to be the first to allow General Reyes to cut the ribbon for us. $3 billion is an estimate. Most probably by the time we finish, the figure will be much higher than that. But this is a figure that we throw around as a reference for the media, for the general public, and for the government to know at least the size